Hello everyone and welcome to the course. Welcome to a new lesson. This lesson will be an overview on why Linux and why it's the primary operating system in the corporate world. Now over here are the top 10 reasons on why Linux is the primary operating system in the corporate world. The first thing we have over here is reliability. Linux is renowned for being dependable and reliable. In Linux, things like process management, system security, and uptime are given a lot of attention. Users often have less problems when using Linux, and although Microsoft Windows has made great improvements in reliability in recent years, it's still considered less reliable than Linux. The next advantage that Linux has is that it's free, whereas Windows is not. In Linux, with just a few exceptions, there are no license keys to buy and no specific hardware requirements to use the Linux operating system. All you need to do is just download it and it's yours. And not only the operating system is free, but its related applications are also completely free and open source. Moving on to software. Linux makes use of open source software available for free. Linux has easy to use package managers like apt, RPM, and many others. They automate the install and uninstall process for software repositories and app stores. The next thing over here is hardware. Linux is a less bloated operating system that may be tailored to a particular use case. It can be installed with or without the GUI. Linux also has the benefit of choosing which desktop environment that you would want. And Linux systems are known for consuming fewer system resources, like RAM, disk space, etc., when compared to Windows. The next thing over here will be security. Linux is almost non-vulnerable and so secure due to its inherent design. It does not require the use of commercial antivirus, anti-malware packages, and it respects privacy. Linux is designed to make it difficult for viruses, rootkits, and other malware to be installed and run without conscious intervention by you, the user. Even if you do accidentally invite in an infection, chances are it's designed to attack other operating systems and can do no damage to your Linux system. Moving on to the next benefit, which is performance. Linux and its software ecosystem make for a well-integrated, stable, and fast-performing environment. It runs seamlessly even on dated hardware, which mitigates the need to upgrade, and this results to saving costs. Linux is very stable because of how light it is. When utilizing Linux, systems rarely hang or lag. Therefore, Linux users do not need to continually reboot their systems to preserve their stability and performance. Linux offers very effective and efficient multi-user support. Linux is a very dependable operating system for managing processes, making it an ideal operating system for multitasking that can easily handle numerous activities at once. It can manage numerous networks and workstations without degrading their performance. Next will be freedom. Linux can be installed and used as a desktop, firewall, file server, or even web server. Linux gives users complete control over the operating system. Because Linux is an open source operating system, users are free to alter its source code, including the source code of applications, to suit their own needs. Linux allows the user to install only the desired software, nothing else, and it allows full freedom to install open source application in its vast repository. Next will be customization. With Linux, you can set up any of a variety of user interfaces and modify them as necessary. This means extra work at the outset and a higher learning curve. But the user eventually ends up with the right UI to meet specific needs. You can also customize any feature, add or delete any feature according to your need, as it is an open source operating system. Not only this, various wallpapers and attractive icon themes can be installed to give an amazing look to your system. Next will be the command line. The command line or terminal is the heart of Linux. There are many shells like bash, dash, and others that allow you to run all the various functions of your chosen distribution. The main power of the terminal is the efficiency. It is faster than using a GUI. Also, command line programs start faster than graphical ones because there is less overhead. And the big reason that the command line has survived on Linux systems is that it works just about everywhere. It is also popular to install Linux servers only with the command line interface. This allows for more efficient server use. And last but not least is the community. Linux has a large community support. You'll find many forums by excited users that are made on the web to help and solve the problem any other user is facing. There are a lot of dedicated programmers there to help you out whenever and wherever possible. There is a large group of people that just want to see the community grow with new ideas and users. The community at large works to help newcomers understand Linux. So, the benefits of learning Linux? Well, Linux is a key skill of IT. It provides good career opportunities with higher salaries, and it's a free operating system. There are so many jobs that will require Linux knowledge, and the great thing about Linux is that most of what you will need to learn isn't very difficult at all. By learning Linux, you can use this Linux knowledge and apply it to roles like Linux System Administrator, DevOps Engineer, Cloud Architect, Network Administrator, Security Engineer, Backend Developer, Frontend Developer, and much more. So with that being said, let's start the course and begin the journey to learning Linux. And remember, if you need to ask about anything, the discussion is open and I will answer you as soon as possible. Thank you very much for watching.